Hello YouTubers, friends out there that are still watching. Today is day 6 and I'm joining you from Playa del Carmen, Mexico. It's been raining all day and I'm making this video this afternoon rather than the morning, trying something different. So for opening this video, I wanted to offer a moment of stillness and centering for those of you who are watching. So I invite you to, wherever you are, close your eyes and take a couple deep breaths, center into this moment to receive the message, insights, and exciting new insights today. See if you can expand your breath, feel into your body, into all the spaces in your body. All right, so I am here and excited to share with you the topic of today, which is, I have it written down, courage to leap. I want to talk a little bit about stepping out into the unknown and finding the courage to take the steps in your journey, wherever you're at in your life, to create something completely new and fresh. So the first step in doing this is making the conscious choice that you want to change, that something isn't working, that you're feeling it's time to shift out of a pattern, a lifestyle, a habit, anything that you are doing in your life that you're feeling isn't fulfilling you anymore. And maybe at the beginning it was super fulfilling work or project, and you realize that something has shifted and that you want to change this, that you want to show up differently, that you are ready to move forward. But how many times do we have this feeling and stay in that feeling and just tell ourselves, oh, but it's okay, I'm just having these thoughts, I'm gonna stay, it's okay, and we don't take action. Many times we don't take action because there is the fear. And I know in the first video, day 1, I shared with you my fear, facing fears, and the fear of coming on to the camera and being live. And most of my videos up until this moment have gone through very few edits. What you're seeing is in the moment, raw, authentic, unscripted Mindy, and the sharing that wants to come through me. But it's scary. It's like, what the heck? I'm getting on camera. I have an idea of what I want to say, but I don't really know what's going to come out. And I'm just allowing myself to be in the flow. So many times we hold ourselves back from stepping into this place of the unknown because we don't know perhaps what it looks like. We don't know how it feels. And this can be scary because the mind will project out, oh no, don't go do that because you might get hurt, or this might happen, or that might happen. And suddenly, before you know it, you're building this huge mound of fears and ideas in your head and images and pictures that just consume you and paralyze you. And unable to move from that place. So how do you begin to shift this? And first of all, to acknowledge, like, okay, something in my life right now is not really working for me anymore. It served its purpose. I've learned many, many powerful lessons, but now it's time for me to expand, to move into another arena, to try something new. But oh my God, I have no idea how the heck I'm gonna do that. and with what tools and resources and people, and it's a whole new slate. So I say this, yesterday, I didn't mention in my video, but yesterday was a new moon, and I love to connect deeply to the cycles of the earth, the cycles of the moon, and I believe in my heart of hearts that as we tune into nature, we get back to ourselves and we get back to this deep knowing. In tuning into the moon, it's always an opportunity to assess intentions and to let go, and it's an opportunity to enter into ceremony, to enter into a time where you can open the space, where you can commune with God, angel, spirit, source. So last night I did that, and in doing that I made the choice and made the decision and reaffirmed for myself that I am ready to step into the unknown. And I've already done that by stepping into making these videos. I have no idea what it's going to look like at the end, how I'm going to feel, who it's going to reach, and it doesn't matter. None of that at this moment is important. All I know is that for me, what's important is to show up and try something new. So I visualized last night a blank slate, just a completely new book. Like I am writing not a new chapter, a new book with whole new experiences. Now wait, pause there for a moment. I know those of you out there who are probably saying, yeah, but I have all these memories and I have all this past experience, and when I want to go to create something new, I'm drawing upon those past experiences. Those old ideas are coming into the new experience. So how do we deal with that? The first step again is awareness. Today I was working on a project that I'm in the midst of a building at the moment, and I started to bring all these old thoughts from other projects that I've worked on, said, I don't know if this is possible, I don't know about that, I don't know about this, and totally limiting the current project that I'm working on. And I realized it in that moment, and I stepped back and said, okay, I understand what's happening here, and again, I reaffirmed to myself that I am going to step into the new, that this is a blank slate. I don't know what it looks like, I don't know what it feels like, and that's okay. I'm courageous enough to take the steps, to move forward step by step, to take the action, to tune in to what I'm feeling and the messages that are coming through. Now, as soon as I did that, some things became really clear to me, like, wait a minute, okay, maybe I need to take these steps. And they were looking different than the steps I was originally taking in the project. And it's like, okay, let me rewind, let me step back, and let me take it step by step and approach it and come with a different energy and show up differently. And this requires courage. It requires courage. Every time I sit in front of this camera to make a video, it requires courage. And it requires me to find within me, to reaffirm within myself that I have something to share and that I am doing this from a place of my heart. And to know that whoever listens and whatever it reaches, it's perfect just as it is. That in my sharing, I am growing, and those that are listening perhaps are getting inspired, are learning, are growing as well. One other thing I want to say is courage to leap is not, okay, taking the big leap. Back in January, end of January, I made a huge leap. I decided to leave my old work and jump into something completely new. And I had no idea what that was going to look like. And that's scary, and it takes courage. But what I was going to say is that it's not just a one-time deal. You're like, okay, I'm ready to make the leap, I'm going to jump, and I jump, and they're like,